Hello everyone, welcome to Interactive Learning Techniques. Today we are going to see online daily diary for teachers. So the first question is what is the daily diary? The daily diary is basically issued by the school or the college to every teachers in the beginning of an academic session, and that is the one of the compulsory part for each and every teacher to maintain the daily diary. Along with this daily diary, they had given some pro forma and which is to be filled regularly by the teacher throughout the session itself. There are certain points which are to be specified by the teacher itself when they are filling the diary. Initially, they have to fill all their personal detail information regarding such as their name, their teaching subject, the name of the class teacher, their address, their phone number, and all the basic details of the teacher will be specified in the diary itself. And along with this they have the diary. They are provided some pro forma for their personal timetable and the timetable of which he or she is going to take the class, that is to be copied down there, and the subject and their course for the assigned class are to be written in the diary itself. Next, the faculty or the teachers has to maintain the particularly all the weekly data in the particular diary, and they have to specify there whether they are going on time or they are lagging behind the system or behind the syllabus itself. So these all things are going to be specified there. If the syllabus is lagging behind, then why the syllabus is lagging behind, on the particular duration, why the particular lecture is not happen. The all things are going to be specified there, and the student internal assessment marks are also going to be specified in the diary itself. And by the end of the month, the teacher has to sign it, and along with the teacher, the principal has to sign on the diary itself. And this record will be maintained for the continuous terms, that this is a regular process which is to be maintained by the teacher. The teacher has to manage his teaching activities according to the school or the college calendar itself. That is to be the follow the schedule which is given by the school or the college. The course which are completed, and the faculty must complete their syllabus or the course before the half yearly and the annual examination. Mostly nowadays the half yearly, that is a semester pattern go examination is implemented all over. So that is nothing but the half yearly pattern. Annual examination, that is for the 10th 12th, or for the senior classes, that or for the junior or the higher secondary, that can be implemented with the help of the annual examination. And the teacher has to maintain all its participation in other colleges or the school program and the activities in the diary itself. And it is only the responsibility of the teacher to make his diary up to date itself. Now the question comes to the mind that how to maintain this teacher's diary, and this teacher's diary can be very easily maintained with the help of the Google form itself. So we will see with the help of the Google form how to maintain this diary. But initially we will see one template for creating this daily diary. So we had taken one template for creation of this online daily diary for the teachers. So initially the teachers has to enter their lectures date and the timing. After that they will have to enter their name, and after entering the name, they will have to select their stream, which select the arts, commerce, and science. If the college has only a single stream, then we will write there. There is no need to give this option. If you have the multiple stream, in that case, we will give this option, so that this will be help to bifurcate the data according to the faculties of the arts, commerce, or the science itself. Next option is that we are going to provide this. You have to select the number of name of the course. So the particular faculty will select that which course they had taught the subject, or they are going to teach the subject. And this form will be filled after taking the lecture itself, not before this. So they, after selecting this particular course, they will select the particular semester. After selecting the semester, they have to select the paper. That particular paper is a theory paper or the practical paper. This will also help to bifurcate the particular teacher has taken the practical or the theory or the both classes. So after selecting the particular theory or the practical, the particular faculty will write the name of the subject, and the after name of the subject, they will give the details about the topic taught on the in the previous lecture, and then they will give the attendance of the student, number of students present in the class itself. So these are nothing but the mandatory fields which we are created, and this will cover the all the details information regarding the teachers lectures and all the basic details which the diary has to be maintained. And lastly, we are giving the two different options, that any remark, if the faculty has to give any remark, then the particular faculty can write their remark there. And one more option we are going to provide there with the help of attachment. So if the particular faculty wants to attach any file, that may be word file, that may be PDF file, that may be image file, or the Excel file can be attached with that. So this data will be maintained in our Google Drive, and that can be used in the future for the any purpose. So we are not going to make this any mark and the attachment option as a mandatory, but rest of the option we are going to make it mandatory, because these all informations are required to fill this form. So next we will go with the Google form. So we will check how to fill this. So for creating the Google form, initially we have to sign in with the Gmail account. So after signing to the Gmail account, go to this uh, our Google Apps option, that is in 9 dots here, and select here the Drive option. So by clicking on this Drive option, we will go to the Drive option. So in this Drive, click on this new option, because new options are available here. So select here Google Form. So we have to select here the blank form. So this will start the blank format, that is initially the blank format for the form. So initially we have to give the title of the form. So here untitled form is, we have to give the title here. So we are giving the daily diary. This we are giving this daily diary. And in the untitled form, we will give this as the online daily diary for teachers. This can be used for the teachers, for the school, college, undergraduate college, or for the PG school base. Basically, just we have to change only one to two fields. By rest of the field will be same as it is. So in the description, we will give that this form is only form. This form is only for. We will write that this form is only for college. This is the description format. This description we are giving that, suppose if XYZ is from the other college and is trying to fill that form, that after reading that, the particular faculty will know that this form is not for me, this is only for the particular college. So we are giving this form is only for this college. And after that, we will give in one more instruction, that please fill this regularly. So this will be just information, the description will be displayed here. Next is the email address. So in this, we don't require to take the email address. So in the setting part, we will remove this email address, because we don't want to take the email address. We already have the email addresses in our offices, so no need to collect this. Next is require sign in option. Don't select this limit to one response, because single faculty is going to fill this form multiple times. So after that, we will give the respondent can edit after submit. Yes, the particular faculty can change the data after submission. The particular faculty can see the summary chart and the text responses, that is the previously filled details, can be seen easily with the help by selecting this option. In the presentation, we don't have to show the link for other responses. We have to show the show progress bar. So that will be the page one of one, page one of two, that will be shown in this form. And lastly, we have to show the confirmation message that uh, your data is saved successfully. So this message will be displayed after by the end of the this after submission of the form. So we'll click on the save option. Now we will start the preparing the form, but before that, we will add the header. So for that, we have to go to the customize theme. In the customize theme, we have to select this choose image as a header. So we have these themes are given, so we can select any theme from this option, or we can select from the image which we have created. So we will select from the image which we have already created. So we are going to select this. So this we have to initially crop the image according to the size which will fit to the form itself only. So we are selecting this. If you want to reduce it, just reduce this from this. So we are not reducing because this is it's okay. So after selection there, click on the done option. So depend upon the header which you are selected, or the color combination which is available in the header image, the theme color will be selected. So we are selecting this one, these options, or you can select according to your choice, or any according to you want to select it. So just it, no need to save anything, just close it because this is a auto save process. So now daily diary for teachers. So first questions we have to enter that we have to take the lecture date and time. Lecture date and time. So here we have to specify the date option. Along with the date we have to give the time option. We can add separately time option, but with the date option we the time option will be time option also come with the date option. So we have to go to the more option, that is in the three dot. Here we have to include time. So this will comes with the date and the time option with that. So after that we have to give the name of the faculty itself. So we will write this name of the teacher. That's it. And that will be the short answer, that he will write his name here. So after this we have to give the option for select the stream, or we will write directly only the stream. So in that we will select this arts, commerce, and last one is the science. So depend upon the number of the streams available in the college or the school, they will provide their number of the streams. If the particular college or the school has only one stream, so no need to give this stream option. So by selecting the particular stream, then faculty will move towards the particular course. Select the course name for which he had taken the class. So we can give here the, if we know the number of the courses of the department, so we can give the name of the courses here. If we don't know, or we have a multiple courses, in that case we will directly leave it. The faculty will enter the option. So we are giving this particular courses which are available in our college. So this list is too big, so that's why we are giving this drop down option. This stream has only three options, so we are giving this multiple choice option. So next, after selecting this, the particular faculty will select this semester option. So we will give the semester. So here the faculty has to write, or faculty has to select this semester option. So we are going semester 1, semester 2. Next one is the semester 3, semester 4, semester 5, semester 6. So basically, undergraduate program will be of the 6 semester, and post graduation program will be of the 4 semester. So depend upon the course which are selected by the faculty, the semester will have to select by the faculty itself. So it's responsibility of the faculty to select the proper details here. So the particular faculty has to just select the particular details only. He didn't have to write anything. So after that we will give the option that the particular subject the teacher has selected, or the given the knowledge to the for the theory paper, or for the practical examination, practical paper. So this will help to select that the particular teacher is going to teach only the theory paper or the practical. So this will be reflected here. So after that the particular faculty is selecting theory or the paper, theory or the practical, he will specify the name of the subject. So name of the subject will be the short answer question. So there he has to type the information. So after selecting the name of the subject, he has to write the topic discussed in the class, or we can say in the lecture. So this will be the short answer. So up to this, these are nothing but the compulsory questions. We can add one more thing, that is nothing but the regarding the presence of this presentity of the students. So number of students present in the class. So number of students present in the class, whatever be the topic discussed in the class, that will be discussed here. So we can add one more question, that the description. So if the faculty wants to give the any description regarding the topics which we discuss in the class or taken in the class, uh, we can give discuss oblique taken. So this can be if the faculty wants to give the description, that can the faculty can give this description, but we are not going to make it mandatory, because that is the optional part we are giving to the faculty itself. So if the faculty wants to give the description, the faculty will write there, and after that we are giving this number of students present in the class. So this will help to know that in the particular class how many students are present in the class. Then we will give the any remark option. If the faculty wants to give remark, then the particular faculty can specify the remarks. That is not the, we are not going to make it the mandatory, that will be optional. And last option we are giving you the any attachment regarding the class. The faculty, if you want to attach you the attachment, the particular faculty can give the attachment, and this option can be selected from this file uploaded. Here we have to select this to continue. So by continuing, we can clearly specify what type of the faculty they can upload the file. It says word file, spreadsheet, PDF, video, audio, image. So we are going to provide all type of the files. So we have to select this, or better way, don't select means any type of the file will be attached here. How many files the particular faculty can attach? Maximum five different files can be attached. So what will the maximum size of the file? So depend upon that we can give the maximum size, and this is not the mandatory. So we are remove this required field. So this is our form is ready. So we will see basic details are covered in this form. So we will check how our form looks after the in the execution mode. So this is our execution mode. So online daily diary for teachers, this form is only for dash college, please fill this regularly. So here we are going to select the date. So if we want to enter the previously filled the information, so we have to select from this is 12. Or if you want to give the today's information, just click on the today itself. So at what time you have taken the lecture, so we will give the information at 10:30. What is the name of the teacher? So I am giving the Sachin. So we had to enter the name of the teacher, of which stream, science stream, for which course, for the BCA, for which semester, second semester, which subject, theory or the practical. It's a theory. For which programming in C++. What is the topic taken in the class or discuss? Algorithm and flowchart. You want to give description? Yes. Um, Basics of algorithm and symbols of flowchart are discussed in the class. So this is the description I am giving here. This is for the my purpose only, and this data will be helpful for me in the future. That in this on this 14th of July, which taken I had taken the C++. There I taught the algorithm and the flowchart, and I had taken that the basics of the algorithms and the symbols of the flowcharts are discussed in the class. How many students are present? Suppose 125 students or the 120 students are present in the class. Any remark do you want to give? No, no need to give. If submit. So lastly we are getting the page one of one, that is nothing but the status that we have only one page, and we are at the first page. So after submission we are getting the message that your data is saved successfully. After submit displaying the message, we are getting two different options: the see previous responses, and second one is the edit your response. So first one is the see previous response, means we can check that what the previously other teachers had entered data. So all details will be reflected here, and the stream, select course, all this will show with the help of the pie chart. If any faculty will enter the arts details, so this will be reflected here. All details will be shown here, and the faculty can change check the info what the particular faculty or previously the teachers had entered. If you want to change any data, we can click on this edit your responses. In that we can change any data, uh, change in the data in the sense what you entered previously. Suppose I am changing here the name, and suppose I am writing here the commerce. So and rest of the information are properly. My students are not 120, that's 100. So I'm going to click on the submit option. So suppose we are click on the see previous responses. So here we will get the responses that what the faculty name is changed here, and the initially it's a science, now it's a commerce, and initially the students are 120, now students are 100. So this data will be reflected in the database itself. Now the questions comes to the mind that how this data is to be maintained. This data can be easily maintained with the help of the spreadsheet itself. So go to the click, initially we had to fill the questions with the help of the questions option. Now go to the responses option. In the responses option, go to the more option, that is in the three dot option. Here you have to select this select response destination. Where you want to select, we can give the existing file spreadsheet any, or we can directly create new file. So click on the create a new spreadsheet. So we'll click here create. So this will create a new file in our drive option. So we will check it. So this will be with reflected with the name of the file itself, or the form itself. So will get this daily diary. So just select it, daily diary. So this will reflect the data in the spreadsheet itself. So we are getting this data. So that this particular teacher has filled the data regarding the 14th of July of 10:30, and enter at the time duration of the, that is in the evening, the particular faculty has filled the data. So this is the name of the teacher. All the information which is filled in the form is reflected in this spreadsheet. Name of the teacher, what the same class, semester 2 theory paper of the subject programming in C++, algorithm flowchart, basic details on the number of students present in the class. So all this sheet will be maintained properly, and so this sheet will contain the information regarding all the faculties of the college, or the school itself. So we can share this file to the teachers by click by with the help of the share option. So with the share option, we have two different options that we want to share to this file to the three different faculties. So we can give the mail IDs of the three faculties here. So that means that the particular faculties only can access to the file. If you want to give the generalized link, in that case we have to obtain that link from this get link option. So get link option, we have to click, or we have to copy this, and we will send it to the respective faculties. So this is one of the best option for maintaining your daily diary online with the help of the Google form itself. So hope so you like this video, and you like the all the information which we are going to store with the help of the Google form itself. Thank you for watching. I hope you like this video. Please like video, give your comment in the comment section, and don't forget to share your video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much.